beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. My name is Deandra if you are new here, and I want to talk to you about this bag. Okay, I just finished doing my sunglasses video and I have a whole bunch of sunglasses all over the place. I apologize. I will be cleaning up afterwards. However, this bag I'm currently selling, but I realized, I'm sorry, the heat just came up again, even though it's really nice today. But this bag, I wanted to talk about it because this bag has been revamped from Tory Burch. So if you guys don't remember, this is the mini Radziwill bag, and it is like the mini Kelly for Tory Burch. Okay, I do have the small Radziwill here. Let me move these out the way. Sorry, kind of suck at this, but yeah, this one I almost close to wearing it this past week, but I was just like, I kind of wanted a little bit more freedom. But I'm not here to talk about this, but these are the Kelly inspired bags that Tory Burch has, but they're discontinued now, right? At least so I thought. Now Radziwill bags, they have many different versions of them. I'm sorry, I'm knocking down my stuff. Now the Radziwill bags have many different versions of them, shoulder bags, everything, right? And this one was to be discontinued to make way for another bag design. I think it's called I'm blanking on it, I'll put a picture. And it seems to be doing well for them, right? However, I noticed they brought it back out, but they revamped it. It's still a trapezoidal shape, but it's more of an exaggerated trapezoidal shape, and the side is different. You have a little bit of an accordion style almost, mainly because you have dividers now. So instead of an open pocket, you have two spaces, okay, where you can put things in between. It does seem like the dimensions of the bag, it has been a little bit enlarged. However, it seems like most likely you can fit almost the same things. One thing I would say, it seems like it doesn't concave at the top. It's a little bit more straightforward, so putting in like things like electronics and so forth like that would be a lot easier. However, the same banding motif that you have here, you get it still. I don't see or remember seeing a clochette, because this does come with a key, because technically you're supposed to, I manhandle this, but technically you're supposed to push in the T lock that they have to open it, and then you can get into your bag. And this is the T mechanism I'm talking about, right? So yeah, I take this off because I don't want the exterior of the bag to get scratched up, and it's safe in the inside. Now, in terms of the interior, it looks like it's still the same in terms of being a leather interior. However, instead of it having or being a one pocket or open pocket situation, you no longer have that. Also, I'm not entirely sure if the strap here that encompasses the bag, if it restricts it as much as this one does. You know, it seems like it's more decorative. I'm not entirely sure, but I was just curious as to why they brought it out back again. I was also curious as to why they decided to put in a divider. I mean, granted, it may be a little bit bigger, but not big enough, okay? And the divider is not helping. The only good thing about this, although it does concave in and does reduce how much usable space you have, it was an open pocket. Now you don't have that. I know some people like the dividers because it keeps everything sectioned and, you know, organized. I kind of don't, especially when you have a small space to work with. Don't give me a divider, okay? So I'm curious as to what you guys think. Do you guys like the updates? It's still a top handle. I'm not entirely sure if it swivels like this or if it's fixed. I'm not entirely sure. I would have to look back at the videos. And it does come with a crossbody strap. However, the crossbody strap on the newer version seems a lot more functional. As you guys know, the straps that these come with are horrible, okay, in any size. They are horrible. So it's just something to think about. So some of the upgrades good, some of them bad, some of them were counterintuitive. I'm just curious as to what you guys think about the new updates, or the new revamped mini Radziwill? Are you excited that they brought it back out again? Did you like this style? Did you even care about it? I know I did, because I like the Kelly design from Hermes, and I'm not going to pay Hermes money. So you know me, I like it a good alternative. So I haven't seen it in any other sizes. Okay, that's one thing, because I do like that one for sure, and I got it when it was discontinued, so I got it at a really good price in store. However, if they're incorporating dividers or compartments into all, because that is also an open space as well, that I don't think that makes sense. But I know some people do like that, but for me, it doesn't make sense to me. One thing I would say, the shoulder the shoulder Radziwill bags, I really do like. But another reason why I don't like or haven't purchased them is because of the divider in the middle. That, as I said, the divider in the middle just does not work for me. I feel like it lessens how much space you can work with, and it has a slender profile, so having the divider in the middle, I feel, is also another thing counterintuitive. So yes, let me know what you guys think. This also doesn't have feet, and I believe the other one may or may not have feet. I'm gonna have to check on that. But yes, they have, long story short, revamped the mini Radziwill. They have brought it back out again with some updates and changes. Do you like it or do you not? Please comment down in the comment section, and I will converse with you there. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.